Live from the RiverCenter in Davenport, Iowa, Caged Aggression 19 Clash of Champions continues. Making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Brandon Sagraves, 5'7", 115 pounds, out of Athens, Illinois, and he is an independent fighter. I always find it interesting when you have guys who are quote-unquote independent fighters. Do you think that provides an advantage or a disadvantage, Jordan?
I'm more interested that you said 115 pounds. These guys are light, man. It's rare that you catch a big wide variety of 125 pounders, but we have some, I believe they call this straw weight.
Yeah, I think is it atom weight?
Atom weight.
Atom weight.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, I know flyweight's 125, but I mean, you just don't catch a whole lot of 115-pound men in there fighting. But this is a good spot for Kody Burke to fight at. He's not a very big guy, and he's taking on Brandon Sagraves tonight, so it'll be interesting to see if either one of these guys got knockout power, you know?
Right. And you know these guys, I'm going to expect good cardio. Now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon, no stranger to the Caged Aggression Octagon, is Kody Burke, 5'6", 115 pounds, fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, and Midwest Martial Arts Group.
Coming out to a little Biggie Smalls.
A little bit. I like it. We have to give away an award tonight for best walkout music, as we always do, man. This is a contender, though. It's a contender. But getting back to Kody, having a chance to talk to him before the fights and everything, he was saying that everybody at MMAG is still struggling a little bit, after losing Gary, and those guys just, they constantly have that on their mind, and I know that they use that as motivation above all else. They're past the point of having that overwhelming sorrow. They're at the point now where they're at inspiration, and he's providing inspiration for those guys.
Even though Gary is gone, I'm sure he's still there with all of them every time they train, so I'm sure they keep that in mind every time they walk into that place, that there's always someone there watching over them. And it's just a great group of guys that, that Gary meant a lot to them, and they just want to continue to represent in his name,
Yep, analyzing this fight ahead of time, I know that this is a ground versus ground match, so we could be in store for a little bit of hardcore wrestling this go around, but we'll see. We'll see.
Or it's going to negate each other, and they're going to stand up and bang, baby. I just want to bang, bro.
I think a lot of times people sort of, diss the ground game and wrestling and those sort of matches, but I love them.
Those are uneducated people, JD.
Oh, yeah.
You hear the boos when there's a good scramble or a good wrestling or grappling match taking place. It kind of gets on my nerves. But that's okay as the sport grows, so will the fans' knowledge and so on and so forth. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 115 pounds. Joining us from Athens, Illinois, Brandon Sagraves. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 114.5 pounds. He trains at the Midwest Martial Arts Group. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Kody Burke.
Brandon Sagraves in the red corner, Kody Burke in the blue corner. Your referee for this fight tonight is Eric Carr, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey on commentary, along with Jordan the Henchman Hinman. And now it looks like we are going to be joined by none other than Mark Saintsy. How's it going, sir?
Ooh, and these boys get after it. Right away with the early takedown. Kody Burke on top. Looks like Sagraves is trying to capture a Kimura.
Yeah, trying to get that leg over the top, but I don't think he's going to make it. Burke has a pretty good grab around the waist of Sagraves right now.
Yeah, he needs to try to pass the side, and that would totally nullify the Kimura, but he did a good job of getting his arm free. He's landing some good shots to him on the ground, too.
Yep, looks like he's going a little body head, body head.
Yeah, Sagraves is going to want to try to get up against the cage and try to wall walk or cage walk up there to get out from underneath the ground and pound of Burke. Does a good job of recapturing here, but now he needs to get the feet on the hips and kind of push off and create a little space. Yeah, it makes it hard for guys to try to find a way to escape when all those punches are coming.
More big shots there by Burke.
Yeah, I mean,
we might have a stoppage. Oh yeah, there it is, man. He took a lot of shots.
Once he got on top, man, he just kept throwing that right hand, and he kind of had him locked down with the body lock with his left side, and he just kept raining down those right hands. And I mean, you see Sagraves right now; he is not doing too well.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, and you get so many of those shots. I would say at least 25, 30 of those landed during this fight, during that short, minute and a half that we saw that round?
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, he did not look like he was doing too well at the end of that fight there. Yeah, you can see the replay. I mean, look, it's just punch at right hand. Takes a little break and then right back to it, buddy.
Right there. Yep, you can see it. Yeah, he was, I'm pretty sure he was out, yeah.
Good stop by referee Eric Carr.
Oh yeah, definitely a good stop. Very good win for Kody Burke. I know that he's been training real hard, man. And, I know we're supposed to be impartial, but he's definitely one of the guys that, I pull for, especially watching him in his career, seeing pretty much every fight that he's ever had. So it's pretty cool to see him come in and take care of business like he did. But looks like Sagraves has a nice future ahead of him too, man. Just keep getting in that gym, working out. Hopefully he can get a team and be able to, come back strong next go around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Eric Carr, has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds into round 1, declaring your winner by knockout, Kody Burke.
Kody Burke, your winner here tonight at Cage Aggression 19.